It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, Sheriff Chuck Mosley in the Wayne County Sheriff's Department continues to ask for people's help with any information about last Thursday's murder. They're asking you to call the Sheriff's Department at 912-427-5970, or you can make an anonymous tip at 912-427-5992. It occurred last Thursday, September 10th at Spruce Trail. Deputies responded to an address in reference to a death. When officers arrived, they found 60-year-old James Darcy deceased in his home. Wayne County Criminal Investigation Division was called to the scene. 40-year-old Warren David Lockamy has been identified as a suspect, has been arrested and charged with murder and felony murder, also aggravated assault and possession of a knife during the commission of a crime. This reports that the two men were neighbors, became involved in some type of argument, which led to the stabbing death. Once again, the victim, 60-year-old James Darcy, the suspect in custody, charged with murder is 40-year-old Warren David Lockamy. Again, the sheriff, Chuck Mosley, asking if anyone has information regarding the incident to simply call the Sheriff's Department at 912-427-5970. Wayne County Board of Education met in a work session Tuesday. Unfortunately, the James E. Bacon project still not completed, as that last goal at the end of August was not met. Still working on a punch list. The $64,000 question remains: what is the total cost of the project? Superintendent says he hopes to have that number at the next board meeting. Says the construction team is doing a punch list day to day, but the project's still going. No timetable given Tuesday. They hope the project will be completed soon. The superintendent says the construction team wants to be gone as much as the school system wants them gone. Hopefully an update at the next school board meeting. Personnel always part of the agenda. Certified recommendations approved yesterday. Tracy Lawrence, Martha Ross Smith Elementary, SFS. Janiyah Ledesma, Jesup Elementary. Charnita Moore, Jesup Elementary, SFS. Joshua Mark Robinson, Martha Ross Smith Elementary. Tanika Smith, Arthur Williams Middle School. Classified transfers: Levitris Fuller from Jesup Elementary, SFS to Wayne County High School, SFS. Tennille Wall from Wayne County High School, SFS Food Assistant to Manager Trainee. Classified resignations: Tamisha Reddish, Martha Ross Smith Elementary, and Ashley Wilkerson, Wayne County High School. Community coaches were approved by the board yesterday in the following sports: J.R. Brown in football, Dylan Brown in football, Larry Fulmore in football, Ben Dumas in football and wrestling, Arabia Easley in basketball and soccer, and Jonathan Scott in baseball. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Other news: Georgia Governor Brian Kemp has once again suspended the state's gas tax to cut the cost of motor fuel to Georgians. Kemp can only suspend the tax 1 month at a time through a state of emergency, which will run through October the 12th, but he can continue the tax break on a monthly basis through executive orders. The governor said yesterday that's exactly what he plans to do. Kemp was at the tourism conference on Jekyll Island's Convention Center yesterday. He says suspending the gas tax is a way to get that money back into the pocket of hardworking Georgians. Kemp has been a constant critic of President Joe Biden and his administration, blaming it for rising prices and inflation. The governor says he's simply looking out for the Georgians. Once again, the governor is suspending the state's gas tax in effect now until October the 12th. Fall is arriving, and with it, flu season as well, and the new COVID-19 vaccine is arriving as well. Federal health officials are hoping with this week's anticipated approval of the updated COVID-19 vaccine that more people will make it part of their annual flu shot vaccine. On Monday, the Food and Drug Administration approved the updated vaccines, which are expected to arrive on the heels of a summertime rise in COVID cases just in advance of flu season. The question remains how long it will take to start arriving in doctors' offices, pharmacies, and health departments. Spokesman for the Georgia Department of Public Health says they won't know the exact timetable for the vaccine being available at local health departments until the updated vaccine gets final approval from the CDC. They state that could come sometime this week. City of Jesup has several contested political races, which will be decided by the registered voters of the City of Jesup in November. Election date is Tuesday, November 7th. Early voting before that. WIFO FM continues to interview the candidates running, and on Thursday of this week in studio will be former City Council member Ricky Reddish, who's running for that District 1 council seat. Again, also running for that seat is former Police Chief Perry Morgan. Next week on Monday and Tuesday, two more candidates. Monday we'll have Margaret Rawls, a candidate in District 4. Also running for the District 4 seat is Jonathan McCullough. On Tuesday of next week, candidate in District 5, Katrina Dumas. She's running along with former City Manager Mike Deal. Once again, the election date is Tuesday, November 7th. Reminder, candidate Ricky Reddish on tomorrow's Butch and Bob Show. The mayor's race also contested. Incumbent Ralph Hickok's being challenged by Tyrone Johnson. Tyrone Johnson appeared on the Butch and Bob Show yesterday. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes and news. Wayne County Historical Society is set to meet tomorrow, September 14th at Captain Joe's Seafood Restaurant at 7 p.m. Dutch Street meal takes place at 6. Guest speaker will be Derby Waters, who will present his new book entitled Broadhurst, The Witch in the Garden of Bones. The novel is based on actual Wayne County history. Copies of the book will be on sale that evening. Memberships encouraged. Guests are welcome. And that's tomorrow night at Captain Joe's Seafood Restaurant, the meeting of the Wayne County Historical Society. Homecoming night for Wayne County is set for Friday, September 22nd at J.C. Stadium when the Jackets host Jenkins High School. Homecoming festivities will take place all next week, but the homecoming queen or court will be crowned during the halftime of the football game. Homecoming contestants in alphabetical order are Maddie Jo Blizzard, Veda Bowen, Macy Carey, Ansley Davis, Tori Davis, Reese Dean, Ava Edenfield, Natalie Hendricks, Morgan Humphrey, Carly May, Ayla Robertson, Riley Rush, Gracie Townsend, P.D. Tyre, Jocelyn Westbury, and Zariah Wingard. Once again, the homecoming night set for Friday, September 22nd here in Wayne County. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.